Hi, this is Karen. Don't call me a widow. I don't like the term. And this is part 7 of a whole series of why I don't like the term. I want to be known as me, Karen, Karen Hale, Karen Moss Hale. And even some people call me Kiki. Yes, so don't call me a widow. But what I want to talk to you about today is the need to share. And one of the things that I miss the most in my marriage is that when something would happen during the day, it could just be the slightest little thing. I love to be able to pick up the phone and call and share it with Rich. And if he was busy working, I could send him a text. Just having that person in your life who accepts those silly little conversations. And sometimes the silly little conversations turned into big, important conversations. But I don't have that anymore. And sure, I have you, some of my friends out there, and I do have other family members. But you don't want me to pick up the phone every time I see, oh, there's a cardinal out my window. Oh, I'm watching the birds in the bird feeder. Or guess what? I went to visit somebody today and they weren't home. You don't need to know all that, but Rich did. And even if he didn't need to know it, he let me tell him anyways, because that's what you do in a relationship. Is give and take and take and take and give and give. Okay, I'm being a little goofy here right now. But really, what I want to talk about is the fact that it can be awfully lonely, especially when you've had somebody in your life for a very long time. If you go back to yesterday's part 6, you'll see that there's a video with Rita Rizzo. Rita is doing remarkable considering everything that she's been through this past year. It wasn't just losing Lou, the love of her life, but she was also Lou's caregiver before he died. And so her life has changed over and over again. But she is still Rita. She is still vibrant. She is still caring. And she's not a widow because Lou still exists. Well, not in the physical form, the same as Rich doesn't exist in physical form, but we can feel their energy. We know what their thoughts were on so many things. And so it's easy to make certain decisions based on, well, I know Rich would allow that. I know Rich would want that. Or she would say, I know that's what Lou would want. What a comfort that is, especially when we can't pick up the phone and call and say, hey, guess what's going on? Or guess what I'm thinking? We do it in our head. I know I talk to Rich all the time. Thoughts just keep going back and forth. Sometimes I do it out loud, but not as often. I used to talk to my dad out loud. I used to look up at the sky and I would picture my dad sitting on a cloud. And I'd say, hey, Dad, this is what's happening now. But you know what? I could do that with Rich. I could do it with anybody in my life because they have left a piece of their energy right here. And I'm not letting that go. And someday, when my days are numbered here on this earth, and I leave this earth as well, I will leave my energy for those who want to carry it forward. So do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Join me on my journey, share your story, and know that we are okay. We can keep taking those steps forward. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad, but it's also okay to laugh, be happy, and to live life to the fullest. Ask yourself one question. Would my spouse, would my loved one want me to be sad for the rest of my life? Be honest when you answer that question, because I don't know anyone who wishes someone that they truly love sadness. And if your person, your energy doesn't want you to be sad, you have an obligation. And the obligation is to find confidence to be happy. You can do it. Let's do it together. Join me on this journey. Have a wonderful day. And again, please contact me